Hey guys, Josh here. I apologize to those of you who feel like you're having deja vu if you are one of the few who saw our video about the possible meetup in Australia. This is mostly for people who live there. I don't plan on anybody flying overseas to meet us. I really was just wanting to have something informal and spur of the moment because we are going to Australia this summer. I am very blessed to be going there and thankful that my wife is this master planner and she saves us a ton of money. But I wanted to make a correction on the location in Australia because I was wrong about it. The New Zealand location is correct, but in Australia I had said we are going to White Rock, which we are, but it's not this one. There are apparently 3 White Rock locations in Australia, and when I pulled up White Rock, Australia on Google Maps, this was one of the very first things that popped up, and without looking any further, I clicked it and was wrong. So I want to correct that real quick. I'm very thankful to the few people who said you might have picked the wrong one. It sounds like you're talking about this one near Cairns. They were correct. So I want to show you exactly where that is. It is a nice little resort, fancy little place here near Admiralty Island. Never been here. I am not familiar with this area. I don't know what is around our resort. So our meetup could possibly be actually at the resort itself, unless a bunch of people, like to me a bunch would be like 20 people, showed up and we needed more room. We could find something nearby. I'm sure it wouldn't be too hard, as we could just probably walk to the coast or take some quick little carpool rides to the coast or something, anything, just to have somewhere to hang out. I would like to stay closer to our resort. That way you could meet the family and they kind of don't hang out as long as I do, so they would go back to the room and I wouldn't have to like leave everybody. I would be able to keep hanging out as long as I wanted, spend more time with you guys fellowshipping, because after all, who knows if I will ever get to go back to Australia, and it would be great to meet you guys in person and really just fellowship and unite in purpose, whatever you guys want to do or talk about. Who knows? I don't like to really script or plan anything exactly because you never know where the Spirit will lead you at the time. I just wanted to have a very informal meetup and just have some like-minded individuals who probably feel alone like many of the truthers do around here in what they have found, and it would just be great to see you in person. So that's the location. I will zoom out and zoom back in real quick. Here it is once again, way further north than the White Rock that I picked down here. So that's a big difference. If anyone was booking flights, I would hate for them to fly here and then realize, oh no, we're way up here. I hope that you guys aren't booking flights just to see little old me, but if you are, I want you to go to the right location. I would rather this just be you making a vacation and also happening to see me and the family, because we would really like to meet you guys. Now, about the New Zealand location, it is on the northern tip of New Zealand as well, and it's called the Bay of Islands. Let me zoom in so you can see it. Here is the location, to be exact, and I am very thankful for the people nearby in New Zealand who said that they would love to have us over and even open their home up to us. Thank you for that. That's a very kind offer. If that opportunity opens up, I would be glad to, but our plane tickets are non-refundable, as we have found out. So we have to go to this exact location. We'll be staying here for the trip, and we will ride around, hopefully be able to explore a little bit, see what's in this area, and not just stay at our rooms like our kids would want us to do and stay on some sort of device. We're going to try to see things while we are there. And to address a question that somebody had, they asked me, how do you afford to travel to such places and see the world? Well, that's a great question, because since I've been married for, I guess, the last 10 years, my wife and I, who she really loves to travel and is all about it. Me personally, I was more of a let's just go tent camping and save money kind of guy, but she likes to see the world. She really wanted to go do that, and I went along with it, and I feel horrible because back then I was just really sort of ungrateful, not going to lie, because it was way out of our price range. We had to live very cheaply to afford to go do this, so it was pretty much like we were cheapskates all year long, and then we went on vacation and got to go to places like London, Ireland, Rome, Hawaii, lots of really cool places. And we would get there and we would still be poor. It wasn't like we saved up money and we had money. We were one income family, but we did get to see some beautiful places, make some really good memories, see some awesome people. I really wish that back then I had had a desire to meet the people in fellowship like I do now, because now I am super excited about going to these places and the possibilities of meeting just one person from this experience. This whole entire experience and the awakening process has been so crazy and awesome and such a blessing in so many ways. In spite of all the hate, I've really met some of you guys on here who are the best people in creation right now that exist. And so I'm very thankful for you. We have been very, very blessed with, literally, I say this without hesitation, the best subscribers. And you're more than subscribers. You guys are part of a growing ministry and a growing family of people who are sharing kindness, love, and truth on a whole new level. Because with the shadow ban and censorship the way it is, things are trying to be stopped and we're trying to be silenced. But please don't hold your silence. You do have the right to remain silent, but I hope you lose that ability. Don't lose friends or family members over the truth. You know, if somebody's not ready for it, that's okay. You know, they might someday. Pray for them. And always look for truth. Don't be proud and think that you have all the answers. None of us do. Always seek truth and wisdom and understanding, and look into things with an open mind, because there's a chance that we've all been lied to so much that it's hard to decipher the truth from the lies. And there's a lot of confusion going on right now. Always go to the source that will disperse the confusion in your mind. And you guys know what source I'm talking about. If you don't, it's the Holy Spirit. It is set there to guide you and give you answers. And I'm telling you from experience that without that, I would be really confused right now about everything, as the deception overload came in like a flood, and I realized how deceived I was and how all the wisdom I thought I had was foolishness, and I didn't even know it. It made me question a lot of things. So let the truth reveal itself, because it will. The truth wins every time. It's like a sword. It cuts through all the lies, and it will help the deceivers be exposed for what they really are. So again, I apologize for the mistake. I really do hope that no one had booked a trip to come see us in the wrong location. So I wanted to do this video real quick before I forget or put it off. I'm really bad about putting things off and procrastinating, but this is one of those things that I wanted to share with you guys. Look at this round earth. How could I have believed it wasn't round? But here it is. We need to have a flat map Google Earth that's not like this, so that you can see it on a different model. I received a lot of heat because I just pulled up a regular flat map and not a flat earth map. The last time I showed you guys where we were going when I said we were going to Australia. So here's a corrected version of where we're going. New Zealand first, then Australia. And if the dates have slipped your mind, the July 12th is when we are going to be landing in New Zealand. We will leave on the 19th and land in Australia on the 19th. And we'll be there until the 25th. I have not picked an exact date yet because I don't know what works for everybody. If we can start some sort of chain email, I know you guys may not like those, but that's the best thing I could think of, as opposed to making some sort of weird Facebook page, because I'm not good at doing that either. I will have you guys, if you want to send me your email or email me, I'll have our email in the description. Very simple, flatearthbrothers@gmail.com. Send us an email if you can make it to that area, or if you have any suggestions of where we could meet up. Any information would be great. And if I'm wrong on the location again, I am really just going to go crazy, because I hope I'm not. I double checked with my wife, who is, again, the master planner and very good at allowing things like this to happen. If it wasn't for her, would not be going here. And if it wasn't for the Father blessing me with her, I wouldn't have someone who is a mathematical genius and is able to budget things and work it out to where a one-income teacher family can go to Australia. That's pretty much almost unheard of unless there's some sort of scholarship program for teachers to go. So thank you guys for all of your support. Some of you really did help support our journey financially, and that is a great blessing. Thank you for that. You don't have to. If you really want to and you feel led to, I'll leave a link in the description for those who do, but do not feel obligated to do that. That's not why we're here, to take your money or guilt you into giving us money and promise you all sorts of prosperity. If you feel led to do it and you have a little extra, feel free. If not, no big deal. Send us your love, your prayers, and that's enough for us. We can really tell it's making a difference, you guys praying for us. And again, as I always say, you are a beloved creation. So stay awesome. Love you guys. God bless.